Happy hump day, y'all.
Welcome to the That's So Lame podcast. I'm Casey.
And I am Molly, and we have figured out our tech issues. Finally,
Have we
today.
really? Have we really?
I mean, your microphone is now being used as a mic and not a prop.
Yes.
So,
For the first time in 4 weeks?
progress.
5
No,
weeks?
this is our 5th episode of season 2. 5 weeks,
Yes, we
right?
said 3 last week, all week. And then when we actually
It was
went to,
4.
post it was 4.
Time is flying and dragging. Like, I feel like January lasted forever, but when you say this is our 5th episode of the year, like, whoa, hey, look at
Yeah.
us go.
Yeah. We're like starting second week of February.
Wild.
Yes.
It's wild. I'm ready for it though. Like, let's just get out of, you know what? I'd really like to go straight to summer. Let's just go straight to summer. I don't like the winter. I don't like the spring. I want to go to summer.
We've had some really great days the last week, like 50s and sunny, and I've been able to get outside and walk. And I'm like, oh, I don't hate my life.
Well, that is good. We have had nice weather here. It's sunny outside for the second day in a row. Hallelujah. Love it. But I still would prefer 90 degrees and dripping sweat to anything remotely cold.
Oh, me too, for sure.
So anyway, I'm going to just stop complaining and be grateful for the sun because it is sunny.
You don't think everyone likes to hear us complain about the weather every single week?
No, there's probably a lot of people who are commiserating with us because they are in the same boat.
Hopefully.
I did go to the red light bed yesterday.
There you go.
To boost my mood. So, what did you do yesterday?
It was my birthday.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. How was your day?
It was good. Yeah, I had a few things I had to get done in the morning, and then Jared took off around lunch, and we went and had lunch together, and we did some
Nice.
shopping, and then we had dinner with our family, and
Mom and Dad came
then
too?
do what?
Mom and Dad came with y'all too?
No, Mom and Dad cooked us dinner on Monday night.
Oh,
And
okay. You
yeah,
mean your immediate family.
yes, yeah.
Gotcha.
And then we went out last night with Shelby and Michael and a couple other friends. So
Nice. For
Yeah.
margaritas.
yes, well, local cantina, they're called mustache rides. They're a little stronger.
Well, I had a spicy jalapeno margarita in your honor last night, and I have not been midweek drinking, but it was your birthday, so I splurged.
Thank you for doing that for me.
Yeah, only for you. Actually, it was just because I was half an hour away from home at a basketball game, and I had to wait an hour and a half to pick up a kid that was over there. So I took the other 2 kids to a Mexican restaurant, and I had a margarita.
Heck yeah.
And then
You could
Cooper
go to a
drove me home.
Mexican restaurant without a margarita.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I am
And-
drinking a very large cup of detox tea
Oh.
to detox all of the alcohol I drank yesterday out of my system.
I have been drinking so little that I don't feel the need to do that. I feel like I'm getting detoxed. I'm losing some weight. I'm definitely losing some belly bloat. I am feeling the progress this week. Almost wrapped up week 4 of my workout program, and I'm feeling pretty good, Carol.
Good for you. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yep. Also, I'm not going to say the name of it because it's in trial and I'm sure it's not approved by the FDA, but there's this herb tincture that is supposed to help women in your hormone balance and your cortisol levels. And I'm like, what the heck? I'll try it. And so I've been taking it for a few days, and I think it's giving me energy like bananas.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And I feel like more pleasant. And if you've listened to the podcast the last couple of weeks, you would say girlfriend needs something to feel more pleasant. But I figured I'd try it, and it is making me feel good.
Well, that's good. Whatever
Yeah.
helps.
Mhm.
Whatever makes you more pleasant. I'm sure your family appreciates it.
Well, the whole thing behind it is supposed to lower your cortisol levels,
Yes.
your stress hormone. And if you're not as stressed, then you're obviously more happy. And I am on week 2 of no husband at home.
Okay.
So, as you might think, my stress levels are a little elevated. But this week I have managed much better than last week. So,
Well, that's
there we have
good.
it.
That's good.
Hmm.
I'm sure I'm already taking it, but you'll have to share offline with me what it is.
I have never heard of it before.
Okay.
It's an old ancient herb. Yeah. Yeah. And Cooper asked me, what is this? And I said, it's, what did I tell him this morning? Calm and skinny. I said, it's for to make me calm and skinny. Because I'm convinced my weight issues are because of my increased cortisol. So if I can get the cortisol down. So yeah, probably all in my head that it's making me calm and skinny. But now Cooper says, did you take your calm and skinny? So yeah. Mhm.
That's too funny.
So anyway, what else is new with you?
Nothing much. We just did all the birthday stuff this weekend and kind of been an ongoing birthday weekend. So yeah.
Exciting. I see
Yeah.
you're wearing a lovely birthday gift today.
Yes, you got me the pink sweater I loved of yours.
High roller. I am a high roller. Sending you Walmart birthday gifts. It is so
Straight from
good though.
Walmart.com. It is so cute. And I don't really have to see any people today, or not like I don't have to show or anything today. So I'm just like leggings and a big sweatshirt, and life is good.
Perfect for that. I am wearing a comfortable Amazon two-piece set because today is the only day that I only have like driving kids around.
Yeah.
We have nothing, like no games. I don't have to see anybody. I am going to clean my pantry after this podcast because we
Could
have
you
some
come do that
trim.
tomorrow?
Oh, sure. They're coming to install trim on the bottom of the floor. And so I have
Mm.
to just clean it out. And we have a bad habit of like the chips have like exploded out of the chip lower
Oh yeah.
cabinet. And so they're like all over the floor, like stacked up, but whatever. I just need to clean it. And also, my parents are coming this weekend,
They are. They are.
and Marmy likes to clean a lot of things. So if I can mitigate that a little bit so she can actually just like chill and enjoy hanging out, that'll be better.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's my plan after this, to clean and just chill today. I need to fold a
Okay.
lot of laundry.
Yeah. Our laundry's been out of control lately. I'm like, what is happening?
It's a lot. And then when the kids are wearing uniforms a lot, like you have to keep washing. And then there's always like more things than just the uniform. And so I feel like there's always a load in that needs to be done. It's just
Yeah.
like continuous and I'm never caught up.
Yeah.
It's so frustrating. But I usually just prop my phone up in the laundry room and watch something on Netflix. I'm trying to like stay on top of it that way. So I'm almost done with season 2 of The Crown and I'm so loving it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, the queen just got older.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm really enjoying it. And like, wow, the drama that happened, like real life. It's
I
wild.
know. I
It's
know.
wild. I want them to do like Russia or do like some other monarchies that we don't know about so well.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. Very cool.
What has happened in the last week? We did already know about who's going to the Super Bowl.
Oh, yes. Mhm.
I am rooting for the 49ers, as I think I already said, because I don't want the Chiefs to win again. And also, we lived in San Francisco for a while, and Cooper was born there. So, makes sense for us to root for the 49ers.
Well, we are rooting for the 49ers too. So I think we're having some friends over on Sunday.
You are? What are you making?
Chicken dip, meatballs, jalapeno poppers, and then everyone is kind of bringing a dish.
Nice.
Yeah.
I am disappointed that there's not more color variety in the teams because I usually like to do team things with the food.
Yes. So
But
you're
it's
doing red and
Valentine's
red.
Day. Red and red. So Valentine's Day decor is staying out. I'm doing chocolate covered strawberries look like footballs. I always do that every year.
Cute. Those are so cute.
I do pigs in a blanket every year that are shaped into a football with like the mustard down it that looks like the football laces.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not exactly sure what else I'm doing, but I am doing this dip that the kids really like. It's like the peanut butter Cool Whip dip, and then it's covered in mini chocolate chips to look like a football.
Okay.
Everything in a theme.
Cute.
Everything themed. But we don't really have any plans. I mean, we're going to let the kids stay up a little and watch it. But as far as I know, we're not watching it with anyone. But I don't know what time I guess mom and dad will be leaving before the Super Bowl comes on.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, they said their plan was to be home before the Super Bowl started, but I can't see that happening. Maybe.
Well, I had to call mom and say, change your plans, because we have a wild weekend this weekend.
Oh, yeah.
Callan has a basketball tournament almost 2 hours south of here. It
Okay.
starts at 10 a.m. Saturday morning. So
Okay.
I'm going there with him. Billy is going to to coach Lincoln's game and then going to go to Cooper's game. So I'm assuming mom and dad will go with him. And then maybe they'll drive down if Callan makes it far enough. The playoff game is at like 5 p.m. So mom and dad might be driving another 4 hours on Saturday to see Callan. I'm like, are you sure you want to do this? Because it's going to be wild and you're going to be hanging out with Billy, not me all day.
Yeah.
But I guess they like Billy too. So maybe they'll check
I
out
know.
him.
You guys don't have games next weekend? Mom's off school 2 days next weekend. I can't believe they're not waiting to come then.
Callan, nope. Lincoln does. I should just give her a little ringy ding because also I think Billy's going out of town again and she could stay another day. Yeah, but she won't be able to see as many people play. But also, I should just contact her and just discuss.
I think
the
she was
options.
hoping to see everybody play.
Our schedule is just wild right now. It's just wild keeping up with all the kids'
Yeah.
schedules. Oh, guess what I did after our talk last week?
What?
A Google Calendar, color coordinated, like you said.
Everybody gets an alert.
I invited all the family members. I invited everybody to all the ones, and I told Cooper specifically, like, don't make a plan to get a ride to the gym and all this stuff on a time where you see I have stuff happening. He was like, oh, okay, this is helpful. So, and then Billy doesn't text me 1,000 times, when is this game?
Yeah.
When is this? When is this? So, yeah, I think so far, and everything's in my phone, much as you told me it would be. Like, what time's the game? Oh, I'll look when we get home. No, it's right here. And it's in color.
Crazy
There's all these colors. It's so great. So crazy. I'm pretty excited about it.
Well, good. I hope it works for you.
Thank you very much.
I mean,
now
this is
tech
like
girly.
Literally my job is to organize people's lives. So
I may be one of the most disorganized
not.
people in the world.
No.
No?
I don't think you're nearly as disorganized as you think you are.
Have you been in my closet? I can pretty much find whatever I need in my house. But there's not a whole lot of, I don't know, like no one else could find anything that they need. And I have too much of everything. Although I have been putting one item of clothing in the guest closet down here every day that I don't think I need anymore because my closet is 100% out of control. So I'm just like bringing an item down, bringing it down, and I'm going to send it all with mom. Okay, so clothes are coming. Anyway, I'm trying to think if there was anything else exciting that I had to share this week. It's been kind of just like a regular week. I did think of you though, because we went through 4 new construction houses in our neighborhood.
Nice.
Last weekend. On Sundays, the workers aren't there. And I was remembering that we discussed this before and you said it's illegal or something.
Technically, I think it is illegal, but I don't know if anyone's ever been caught doing it. I'm sure somebody has, but
I mean, we weren't. It was a Sunday stroll. Yeah. It was a Sunday cocktail walk with our friends.
You have to be careful.
Walking through some houses.
I did hear a horror story of a family that was walking through their new build construction, and apparently before they put the windows in, like the floors have not been fully checked. And this woman and her baby fell all the way down through the basement, and it was horrible. So make sure your windows are in before you walk through them. I know.
What a damper you just put on this whole
I'm sorry,
podcast.
but yes, note to self: I don't want to be the person that gets somebody falling through the floor joist of the house because.
Well, all the windows were in and all the houses.
There you go.
At.
So you're safe.
Some of them were like so done. There was like cabinets and all that stuff. I just like going through and judging people for their choices. Like, really? This is what you chose. Of everything you could have chosen, this is what
showed
you
a house yesterday and I was like, this is the most bizarre set of choices I've ever seen in my life. Like it was a flip house. Which,
really?
I don't know. I mean, I flipped houses, so I can't say like all flippers are bad. Obviously, there's flippers that do like a good job, but I feel like a lot of flippers here it's just not good. Just not even worth buying.
Do they just buy like whatever is the cheapest?
Like if this
clearance
kind of
crap and
work
throw
is
it
this
in.
shoddy on the outside, then you probably don't want to know what's going on behind those walls. But yeah,
Mm,
this particular house had
yeah.
black and gold like accents with gray, which I would not pick personally. But the black and gold was over over the top, like light fixtures that were just like twirly. Like one of them had a fan in the top and twirly on the bottom, and then one of them was just like covered with like
Oh.
diamond looking things. One of them was
Hmm.
in the bathroom, so it was like a long, vanity type light, and it had these like gold leaves that were wrapped all around it. I was like, this is very
Oh.
eclectic. Yeah.
And for a flip, like you want it to be appealing to the masses,
Right. It was
not your
just like they
personal
kind of went to
style.
like an auction of eclectic items and got everything for
Interesting.
$1.50 and was like, yeah, let's just go with it. It was interesting.
Yeah. All right.
So
Hmm. It's like all on clearance
yeah.
at Home
I
Depot
mean,
because
I
no one
see
was
all
buying
kinds of
it.
things, but this was interesting.
Oh.
It was very interesting.
Interesting for sure. These houses
Yeah.
people are building for themselves here in our neighborhood. Um, some of the floor, there was one floor plan I like couldn't figure out. I'm like, there was like 7 pocket doors. I'm like, there are too many pocket doors
That's
here. They were
interesting.
everywhere. And it was like they just tried to fit too much in a small space,
Yeah.
and there's just door, 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 door. Not my pick, but maybe it's going to turn out great. I don't know. It was just like
Okay.
there was no sheetrock in, so maybe it'll come together. I don't know. Just felt a little
That
chaotic
makes
to
it a little
me.
hard.
Watch the person building it listen to this podcast and feel
Did
so
you
hardcore judged.
do you guys have a lot of people building with like in-law suites now?
I don't know anybody in our neighborhood that have
Okay.
in-laws that live with
We've had
them.
like 2 or 3 go up here
There are a
recently.
lot
Yeah,
new
like one of
construction
them
with
was
in-law
super
suites.
cool. It actually had like a
Okay.
whole mini house. So it had a 3-car garage, and the
Oh.
3rd car garage was actually like the entrance into the in-law suite. So you could still get in to the house from like this little back hallway,
Uh-huh.
but then you walked into their own living room, own kitchen. They had their own laundry room, bedroom, bathroom, everything, but it was still attached to the house. It was so cool. It's like, oh my gosh, I want to build this house.
That's cool. I would actually love to build a house that has like that on it, but just in case,
Yeah.
like parents or whatever on either side needed to live there even temporarily. When Billy's parents lived with us for like a while last year, I was thinking it would be really nice to. We have kind of a basement space, but it's not private by any means.
Yeah.
So that would be cool. But we have here, there are a lot of condos,
Yeah.
like 55 plus condos. So like our next door neighbor, her dad lives in the
Okay.
condos, like on the other side of the road. So I know
Yeah,
a couple different
that's
people
nice.
that have that here. So like your actual own
Yeah.
house, you can just walk down the street to it. But that is nice. Sad news. Yesterday, Toby Keith passed away.
Literally like 80%
That's so
of my
sad.
childhood songs that I remember were Toby Keith. Well, I would say
100%. I was thinking about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't remember. So I saw some TikTok about like Toby Keith is what I grew up listening to, what my parents listened to. I don't really remember what our parents listened to like in our young years.
No.
I don't remember
The
them
only
playing
thing
music.
they played was GT and the Halo Express, and what was the other one that we listened
I guess
to
that.
a lot?
Oh gosh, what was that? I can't remember. Oh my gosh, I can hear the guy's voice.
Yeah.
It was like the storytelling thing.
And then
He
we
was,
listened
like,
to a
working in
lot
the
of
shop.
like stories when we were in the car, like history
of
lessons
stories.
or
Yeah. Yeah, that is true. So we didn't listen to
Yeah.
music. We got educated, which is actually pretty smart because I feel like that time in the car with your kids is like a time that you have their
Yeah,
attention and
unless they
can't
have phones or
escape.
iPads or
I should-
Xboxes or whatever else they carry in the car.
That's true. Lordy with the electronics. Yeah, but my whole like probably from the time I was like 12, Toby Keith was like
Yeah.
icon
I didn't even realize that he
status.
had cancer. I I hadn't heard that. And
I
yeah,
didn't
Jared said he
either.
remembered, it being announced a while back, but I didn't remember that. So it was very sad,
21.
very sad. So young.
It's sad. I saw some interview with him where he was talking about he just has his mind wrapped around the fact that he's ready to go. Like, I don't know. I think he's confident and he's going to
Yeah.
heaven and he's at
Well, and I guess
peace.
he
And
just
that
did two
is,
shows like in Dallas or somewhere over the weekend. Yeah, or like Friday night or Thursday
wow.
night. He literally did two shows and then came home, and that's so sad
Holy
and
crap.
crazy. Who's performing right then until the end of their life?
Crazy. I know. Yep. Legend. They don't
Yeah.
come quite like that anymore. And he was a true patriot.
Yes.
He loved America. A lot of great songs. I love that song he did after
Yes.
9/11.
Yeah.
It's pretty aggressive, but I love it. All right. Well, let's move on to, are we ready to dive into our
Our
content
favorite
of the day?
things.
This segment is brought to you by The Sound of Music. And this is what that makes me think of. I love The Sound of Music, and when she goes through the favorite things, and these are a few of my favorite things, I always think about that. Like,
Yeah.
what would be in my song? So today we're breaking it down. Breaking it down, our favorite things. I have the most eclectic
Yeah,
mix.
my
How
mix
about
is
you?
pretty dramatic itself. I don't know.
I just heard a Life 360 notification.
That was
Is that your
mine.
phone or mine?
Sorry.
I thought you
I
had your
did,
do
but
not
for some
disturb
reason when I
on.
picked it up, it made a noise.
It's fine. I don't think we're going to get canceled for it. I have how many? We have not discussed we have not discussed each other's
No.
favorite things. So I don't know what's on yours, and you don't know how many items do you have.
8.
Me too.
And my things range
8.
from like really dumb to things that aren't necessarily things. So
Oh, I think all mine are things. Okay, how about we go
okay.
every other one? Why don't you start and then I'll go.
My favorite
We'll
thing
go one
is
at a time.
sunshine.
Oh, that's
and I'm
a good
appreciating
one.
it so much more this week.
It really is life-changing
Yes.
when the sun comes out. This week, though, I have left the house 2 times because it looks so nice outside. And then I went out with no socks yesterday, just like slip-on clogs. And my feet were freezing because it was still only 32 degrees. It's just sunny. I'm like, okay, hold on. False advertisement here that it's warm. But it really is like makes your day so much better, especially when you live in a place where you don't see it often. Yeah. Well, my first one, these are in no particular order. Are yours in no particular order? Well, the first thing I wrote down are slippers. I love slippers more than most things. I probably have 30 pair of slippers, and I wear them all the time.
You wear slippers a lot.
All day, every day. I travel with slippers. I have travel slippers. I have slippers that I've left at the beach house. I have slippers upstairs, downstairs, like everywhere. I have slippers in the mudroom so I can like get out of slippers and go in my shoes and then back. I love slippers. My current slippers, a little Gucci inspired,
cute
little loafer. Cute, right? These were a Christmas gift.
Okay.
Love them. Amazon. My friend gave them to me for Christmas. But I like these because you could like go outside in them because they got a little like hard sole, which I don't really wear my slippers outside, but sometimes I'll wear them just to drive the kids to school and stuff. So yeah, I love slippers.
Okay. I love date nights.
Date nights. I love date nights too. And I do like a surprise date night or a planned date night.
Lately, we've had more like surprise date nights because our kids are just gone so much more. Like tonight, all of our kids are gone again. I don't even know what we're going to do. It's just me and Jared home for like 3 hours.
Dang. That's awesome. Do you ever like a day date? A
Yeah,
date
every
day?
now and then it's a little harder for Jared to get off of work. And then I feel like anytime that he does get off work or I ask him, like, can you take a day off this day or whatever, then we end up, I end up working because my schedule's so spastic. So, yeah, that kind of stinks. But
Yeah. I do love a date night. We're starting to get to that last minute kind of thing. We have been doing a date night every Saturday lately because Cooper has baseball from
okay.
7:45 to 10. And so we've been going out to dinner like in that little window, like while he's at baseball
Yeah.
because it's a little ways away. So we'll drop him and then go
Yeah,
out
that's so
and then pick him up
fun.
and come
I
home.
know. Those are like my favorite ones, just the little
Yeah.
unplanned ones.
Yeah. And it doesn't have to be like this huge ordeal. We used to like always go because we would go out so
Yeah.
rarely when the kids were little. We would have like bottle of wine and steak dinner, la la. La. And
Yeah.
now we're like, we'll have a drink at the bar. Be fine. Casual.
Yeah.
Wanna go for a walk? Gonna
Yeah.
like
I
just
know we've been out
whatever.
so much recently. Jared's like, "What are we gonna do tonight?" I'm like, "I don't know. Let's just find a movie to rent on Amazon or something because we're going out again." So
Yeah. Have you
no,
watched Vanderpump Rules
I
at
started
all?
one of the very first one, and it was so dramatic, so I cut it off.
Okay, well, there's a new season out, so if you ever finish Southern Charm, y'all could just do like 3 episodes of
Yeah,
Southern
we
Charm.
we're on season 8 of Southern Charm right now. Yeah, getting
Good for
there.
you. You're getting there. Getting there. All right. I love Mother's Day.
Oh, I love Mother's Day too.
Mother's Day is one of my favorite days of the entire year because
There you
I
go.
have zero guilt about anything. And that's very difficult for me
Yeah,
to get to a point where I don't feel guilt. Yeah, I know it should be better, but yes, I love Mother's Day. I love a mimosa in the morning. I love getting spoiled. I love presents. I love sleeping in. And I love that I'm the only
that's
one
right.
in my family that gets it. It's only for me. Hmm. So
You're
yes,
so
that's a
funny.
favorite for sure.
I usually still have to cook Mother's Day, or at least like entertain on Mother's Day. So,
Last Mother's Day,
mm-hmm.
Whitney and Mom were here.
Excuse me,
And were your kids here? I
baby.
think your kids were here. I think
Oh, I might have
Owen
come.
was
Yeah.
at least. But Billy made
Okay.
all of us brunch for Mother's Day. So that was nice. He was like, wait, how many people do I have to
I
cook
think the
for?
last 2 years too, I've sang at church on Mother's Day, so I've gotten up early, and
Oh, they should have an
they
all
really
men
should. But they
acapella
always
at
do like
churches
a
on Mother's Day.
mom's like special song or something on. So that's interesting.
Right. They should just
There you
make
go.
Shelby do it. She's not a mom yet. She'll be like, I'm a cat mom. I get to celebrate too.
Oh.
Oh, Shelby. We really need to schedule a couple guest appearances
Yes,
by
we're gonna sit
siblings.
down this week, and we are going to get a month in advance, and we need to schedule a guest appearance.
Maybe we should schedule Whitney before she has a
Yes,
baby.
yes. Well, you have to do that real soon. Yeah.
I know. It's coming right
Okay.
up.
Staying on track.
What's your third?
This is moving on to some things. I love my Tarte Man-Eater mascara. I can't live without it.
I've never
How?
tried this. I don't know. Because you've
Okay,
never
Whitney
told
got
me.
me hooked on it.
Does
I think
Shelby, does
so.
Shelby
And we
use
all
it?
buy it like the day after Thanksgiving because it goes on sale for like $12. And I'm so
You
sorry.
whores. You dirty, rotten scoundrels. Everyone's in on
I
it but
didn't know
me.
that you didn't know about it. I promise I didn't know. But yes, you need to try it.
Do you know what's not on this list of favorite things? My sisters. Because you are gatekeeping the good mascara and not even sharing it with someone who's supposed
Well,
to be
you
one of your
are.
favorite people
I
in the
always
whole
thought that
world.
you knew about it. Okay, how do you not know about it? It's literally like your job to know about mascara.
I don't know. I use e.l.f. Big Mood because I am a big mood. But my
Yeah.
mascara is pretty, I like it. I can't see you. You're blurry because something's wrong with your computer. I can see you, but you're still a blur. I
That's so
definitely can't see
funny.
your
I don't know why.
eyelashes. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to try it at your house. I'm going to come and put my eyeballs in your wand and infect it and see if I like it or not.
I do think it dries up a little bit faster. Like I wish it wouldn't dry up so fast, but I can usually
Like in
yeah.
the bottle?
Yeah. Um
Okay. So how long does a
well,
tube
I'm just
last you?
finishing my first one and I bought it. I probably opened it up like the 1st of December. So about 3 months.
So wait, you've only been using
No,
this
no, no,
mascara
no,
for 3
no. I've been
months.
using it for like 4 years.
Y'all
How
are a
do you
bunch of
not know
heifers.
about it? I'm
I
so
don't
confused.
know. How much is this
Usually
tube
it's
of
like
mascara?
$30. But the day
Oh,
after
that's too rich for
Thanksgiving,
my
they put it
blood.
on sale for $12. So then I just buy like 3 or 4 of them and it lasts me the
Oh,
whole year. Yes.
man eater
It's a black leopard bottle.
mascara.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cute. It's
24.30.
$24.30
Okay.
at
So it's
Ulta.
$12 the day after Thanksgiving.
Tarte. I don't know that I have
It's
anything
good.
Tarte.
Yeah.
I see people talking about Tarte,
I
but
think they're like concealer or whatever is like one of their most popular items.
the Shape Tape. I think
Mm-hmm.
that it's called the Shape Tape. Huh. Well, it says one of the best dupes is the e.l.f. Lash and Roll
Okay.
mascara for $6.
I will.
So
I'll do a
maybe you should
trial
try
and then
that
we can
one.
talk about if it was actually as good. What was it called? The lash and roll. Let me
Okay.
write that down.
Lash and Roll. 50 best dupes for Man Eater mascara. I'm going to try the Man Eater though. I'm going to try it.
Okay.
But yeah, this one says that. I love
Yeah.
e.l.f.
Well,
Love.
while we're on the
It is
elf thing, I love their Wow Brow. Have you used that? Yeah,
the
for
little
your
bitty
brow.
tube
Yeah,
with the,
love that.
yeah. Well, while we're talking about brows, one of my favorite things is literally my eyebrow pencil. Literally, that is something that, because I was thinking, what do I use literally every single day that I would feel not fun
Yeah.
without? And it's my eyebrow pencil. I put it on every day, even if I'm not going out of the house, even if I don't wear mascara or makeup at all, I have
Well,
eyebrows
are
on.
your eyebrows like mine? Like my eyebrows are really blonde and you can't see them.
No, my eyebrows are dark.
Oh.
They're just sparse. So I use the Wow Brow to like get into the lash or into the brows themselves. You can see them a little standing up right there. I put that on first and then let it dry. And then I take the little pencil, the micro pencil, and then flick,
Gotcha.
flick, 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 and fill it in. Yeah. I love microblading even more, but there's only one person that I trust microblading me, and she lives in Arizona until May. So after May, I will go to
That's
North
what I was going
Carolina
to
and
ask.
get
I
my
thought
eyebrows
that you had
microbladed
had
again.
your eyebrows microbladed, but it wasn't true. Okay.
3 times, and I can't wait to do it again because I love it. Love it. So that's one of my favorite things too. Microbladed
Okay.
bladed brows. Okay, so I guess I'm going to try mascara. My favorite thing is Chobani
You
coffee
love
creamer.
Chobani coffee creamer.
I love it. I don't know why they haven't sponsored me yet. I use their products religiously. I post them all the time. I love them. I love them. I love them. The current flavors are cookie dough, white chocolate mocha, and
Nice.
cinnamon coffee cake. I have yet to find the cinnamon coffee cake, and I need it with
I
every
would have to
ounce of
look
my
here.
being.
Maybe I can send it with mom and dad this weekend.
Ooh, that would be such a gift. I have one more place that I want to look. I've looked most places here.
Meyer, have you
I
checked
found the
Meyer?
other 2 flavors. I checked one of my
Okay.
Meyer, but we have a lot of Meyer here. Meyer's
Okay.
hub, their
No, I
hub
didn't know
tier,
that.
Grand Rapids. A
Okay.
lot of my neighbors work for Meyer. Um, but well, not a lot. Some people I know. You know who else is here is
I've
Amway.
heard of
You
them
know
before, but
Amway? They have like huge offices here in Grand Rapids. Anyway, sidetracked. Love Chobani, and um, I need to go to the other Meyer to look for the cinnamon coffee cake. It's the Meyer that
yeah.
always has the most stuff, and it's the Meyer that's the
Oh,
most
gotcha.
dangerous to go to. But it's well stocked. So I like to go there. I go in the day, I go with my like
Yeah.
birdie self alarm. But yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna go there. Maybe I'll go today
There you go.
after I clean the pantry. Okay. Maybe I'll wait and go with Cooper. He makes me
Yeah.
feel better at the store.
Bodyguard.
All right. Yeah. What's your number 4?
Well, my number 4 would be coffee. Not even just, I
I
don't
love
drink
coffee.
creamer and I don't drink caffeine. So I just drink warm liquid.
Ouch. Yeah, that's
But I
sad.
like,
It's really
it's just a
sad.
mental thing. When I wake up in the morning, I want that warm coffee, even if it doesn't
I
give me
know.
energy.
Does tea hit the spot for you, or you want the
Yeah,
coffee flavor?
I'm drinking tea right now. I usually just have coffee in the morning, and then if I want something in the afternoon, because like during the wintertime, I just want something hot all day because it's so cold. So then I'll drink tea in the afternoon so it doesn't keep me up at night. So, but I stopped drinking
Gotcha.
coffee to help my cortisol levels. Have you done any research on that?
Does that help? Nope.
Especially if you drink coffee on an empty stomach, it's not good for you at all.
I have cut back
Yes.
on the coffee on an empty stomach. Now I take my calm and skinny in the morning. I usually drink a cup of
Okay.
hot water with electrolytes in it. Then I eat something, and then I drink a cup of coffee
Okay.
with a scoop of creatine in it. And then I work out, and then I usually have another cup of coffee. It's a little late to be
Yeah.
having another cup of coffee, but I like it. And I drink full caffeine all the time
With all the creamer.
with all the creamer.
Oh my goodness.
All the creamer. Oh, yes. You would like the cookie dough one though. Actually, do you like the white chocolate mocha at Starbucks?
It's a little sweet for me.
You'd probably like the Chobani white chocolate mocha then, because it's not as sweet at all, and you can just like
Put a little dab in there.
put however much you want into it. A little dab will do ya. My number 4 is getting my nails done.
You do like to get your nails done.
I feel pretty when my nails are done, and I feel like a dude when my nails are not
I understand
done.
that. Avery and I went and got ours done. On Monday. Like a little
Nice.
birthday date. Yes.
Is that a gel?
But I cannot keep my nails
or
long
a
like yours.
dip?
Like I'm so hard on my hands.
So my nail guy had the actual audacity to take a 2-week vacation. And so I had gone to get a pedicure with my girlfriends before our trip to the water park. And it was a nice place. I just went with them because that's the place that one of them goes. And so I went there for a manicure last week. And so I was like, don't get comfortable. I have a guy. I just need a set right now. So she took it all off and she did my manicure. And then she's asked me if she could put Valentine's designs on so she could take a picture. And she's like, I love your long nails. I love doing long nails. I want to take a picture. So she puts these hearts on and the silver line. And as she's pulling out the silver, I'm like, I don't want silver. Like a heart was okay.
Yeah.
I don't want silver squiggles. So I really dislike what's on my ring finger right now. And she charged me $7
For something
for
that she
this.
asked you if she could do for pictures. No.
Yeah. But I'm not about to start a fight. I'm just going to pay it and walk out. And that's what I did. So I'm not a fan of this, but I like this. So yeah, anyway, I love my nails long and I get the dip. These are my real nails. They just have the dip on top of them. So they're like hard. So they don't break, they don't chip, and they last me like 3.5 weeks. and I only get them done
Yeah.
because they start
Oh,
growing
no.
out so much. Where this kind of style might last me more like 4 because you can't
Yeah.
really see
Yeah.
when they
They
grow
look
out so much.
pretty.
I love an ombre. Thank you. Thank you very much. I was going to go black this time. That was on my plan. But then she was like, how about an ombre? How about Valentine's? I'm like, all right, just try whatever. Next time I go, I'm going to do one round of
There you go.
dark and moody for
One
the
more dark and
winter.
moody winter.
One more. Yeah.
Um,
all right,
margaritas.
I love margarita. I love margarita.
Yes.
Spicy margs. What
I
is
would
your
say
favorite
jalapeno
kind of
marg.
marg? Iced, like on the rocks or frozen?
I don't really care. No.
Do you get a salt rim?
I do like tahini.
Do you like tahini? So a tahini rim,
Yes.
spicy margarita on the rocks.
Or frozen.
That's your ideal.
It's hard to make I don't think you can do a jalapeno margarita frozen. I've never had one of those.
I mean, that's not normally
Yeah.
in like the thing they have
Yeah.
like pre-made or whatever, I guess. Do
Yes.
you have condado? Have you had the handsome devil?
I don't think so. I did have a spicy margarita there, but I don't remember what it's called. Okay.
They have a spicy margarita. That's what I had last night. But then they have the handsome devil. And I don't usually choose things that have the word devil in it, but it is really good.
Okay.
It's like extra spicy.
I love
with the tahini rim.
Bakerfield's. They're my favorite spicy margarita.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That is good. Okay, so I have to tell you, I haven't tried it yet, but I just got in the mail these tea bag sachet things that they can be a mocktail or a cocktail. So you either dip it and let it set in water or in alcohol. And I got a spicy margarita one. So it comes in a bag of 8.
Yeah.
And I need to try it. And I will report back. But I would like to have a cocktail. Like I love like sipping a cocktail, like a yummy cocktail, but I don't need the alcohol all that much. So I'm excited to try it.
That goes.
We'll see. If it tastes like a spicy margarita and it is just water mocktail, I'm going to be so excited. So excited. What was that?
Yes.
Was that number 5 for you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A meal plan.
Yes, you do.
I love a meal plan. I function so much better with the meal plan. I don't necessarily love the act of making the meal plan, but when I am meal plan for the week, I'm a better human.
As I'm just sitting
Therefore,
here and
I love a meal plan.
What am I going to make for dinner?
Well, I didn't meal plan this week, mostly because Billy's not home. So I'm like, yeah, we'll just eat whatever. And then we ended up going out last night. But I hate spending money on eating out. I hate it. It's so expensive. I spent like $80 on the 4 of us last night at Mexican. And I'm like, this is wild. Granted, Callan ordered a lot of food. But that was a little crazy. So I'm not entirely sure what I'm cooking. I went to Costco yesterday and I bought a bunch of stuff. So I'm going to make something. Just not sure yet. But I would be much happier if I had a meal plan for this week. Yep.
Shoes. I will be completely out of clothes and not have anything to put my shoes with, but I love shoes.
How many pairs of shoes do you have?
I have no idea. No.
Do you keep them in the boxes?
I asked for a shoe rack for Christmas. So I put a lot of my shoes that I wear like all the time on the shoe rack. And then
in your closet?
And then I have at the very top shelf of my closet is all like my off-season shoes. So like boots in the winter or sandals, boots in the summer, sandals in the winter. Then I have like a hanging thing with all of my little shoes, like sandals. It's bad. And I don't need any more shoes. And then I just see cute shoes and I'm like, I need those.
Oh my gosh. I have a pair of raffia sandals in my Target cart.
Are they the ones that look like the little...
And I'm like, I need them.
Figure 8 almost? Are they flat?
No, but I do.
I love those. I want those
Target.
in all the colors.
So
all of them.
Cute. They have a lot, and they have the ones that say like Saint
Yes.
Tropez
Yeah.
and stuff on them too, right? They're really cute, and they're not that expensive. These are like a chunkier sandal. They have like 2 straps around the top
Okay.
and then around the ankle too.
Cute.
They're so cute. I actually, I'm a pack rat, especially when it comes to my clothes. I have so many pairs of raffia wedges and heels and stuff, and I am so glad that it's making a comeback because I am set for summer
I actually have a
24.
few pairs too that I've
I almost
held
said
hold
summer
on
22.
to, and like, oh, we'll be looking good this year.
Yeah. Ready, 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 ready. Yes, I love shoes. And when we were building this house, I was like, I need a shoe wall in my closet. And the builder was like, a whole wall in the closet? I'm like,
Yep.
yep, yes, I do. So yeah, my shoe
Okay.
wall is full. And underneath the pants on one end are all like tons of shoes that are off season shoes. And then I have a
Yeah.
hanging thing for all my sandals. I have a lot of shoes. I used to keep them all in the boxes, not
I'm
anymore.
proud of you.
That was out of control. Thank you. Planned going out to dinner
Planned going out to dinner?
because
So you
then
don't like spontaneous
yes,
dinners
I
out, just planned one.
no, because if we do a spontaneous dinner out, I have still like stressed about what I'm cooking for dinner all day.
Yeah.
And usually the spontaneous dinner happens when I haven't made a meal plan and I don't know what we're eating. And then I'm like worried, like, oh my gosh, I have to make dinner. When are we going to have dinner? Blah, blah, blah. But if we plan it and I put eating out on the meal plan, oh my gosh, it warms me right up in the soul. I love it. I love it, love it. I hate spending the money, but I love planning it and doing it.
You're so funny.
Mm-hmm. And I only have one more thing left because
Okay.
I already talked about my eyebrows.
Actually, I only have one more thing left too. The gym.
Okay, go.
I love the gym.
You love
Working
the gym?
out makes me so happy. Yeah.
You get those endorphins going.
It doesn't even
You
have
love
to be the
going to
gym.
the
I should
gym,
just
or
say
you just
working
love
out.
working
I love
out?
working out.
I have thoroughly
Yeah.
enjoyed walking lately. I've been doing a lot of walking outside a little bit, but a lot on the treadmill. And I will just like do a workout and then
Yeah.
I'll walk for 10 minutes. Or after dinner,
Do you know what
I'll
I
just go walk for
want?
like 10 minutes.
I want
And
one
it
of those
feels so
walking
good.
pads
A
and the
walking pad.
desk, the tall desk.
I
All
would
day.
walk
All
like
day.
all day
Yeah.
if I had that. Yeah. Sometimes I work at our island with my
Yeah.
laptop and I'll just like march in place while I'm working. I don't know where I would put a walking pad. Probably upstairs in the living room
But that's
somewhere.
the
So
nice
I'm
thing
like
about them.
hanging
You
out
can
or
kind of
watching
move them
TV after
around.
school.
They're not heavy. You can slide them under the bed. You can pull it out, roll it around.
I
There you
could
go.
slide it under this bed and then work right
There you
here
go.
on this ledge situation. I do not need. I have a treadmill indoors with a TV in front of it. I do a lot of working on if I'm just doing phone
Yeah.
work, I walk on the treadmill and do it. I'm trying
Look
to hit
at
15,000
you.
steps a day. Let's see.
I love my
love
Apple Watch too.
I'm a slave
That's what Jared
to this
says about mine.
watch. So I think it's not really good, but it really keeps me motivated. Where's my activity? How far have I walked today? Haven't left the house, but I've already
Look
been
at
8,300 steps
you.
today.
I
At
am only at
12 o'clock.
4,700.
I'm sorry that I'm crushing you today. Okay, my last and final favorite thing, and this is only a favorite thing list that I can think of right now. I didn't put a lot of thought into this. This was just immediate first things to come to my mind. And this is a big one. I love Amazon Alexa.
You do love Amazon Alexa. I never use my Amazon Alexa. Never. Well, we have to Google
Why?
things, I think.
Okay. I mean,
Right.
that would be the same type of thing, but we all use the alarm. So no one has their phone in their room at night. Everyone just sets their little device as an alarm. The fun, different song, whatever. I use it as an intercom multiple times a day. Hey, everyone come upstairs. Hey, it's dinner time. We have all these different settings. So where it sounds like a chef with a ringing bell for dinner time. Like there's all sorts of different fun things. But I literally use the intercom all the time. Like if you guys aren't upstairs in the next 1 minute, you're all losing electronics. And they will, boom, come up, and I didn't even have to leave the kitchen. I just talked to them. I have all the alarms on it for like when people have to put their phones away at night. Like, oh, there's the alarm. Phone goes in the mudroom. And it's just like a regular, like there's a lot of benefits of it. And I know there's people like, she's spying on you. She's not good. But I'm like, this is probably spying on me too. Like my whole life, I'm just willingly throwing on the internet. Like what could be worse than her? Like it's fine. She's fine. And I tell her I want music. She plays music. I use her as a kitchen timer.
Yeah.
Like the possibilities are endless.
Yeah, I agree.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't use it.
And you should. What happens when your fingers are covered in raw chicken and you need to set the timer for the pan you just put in the oven?
I wash my hands.
You could just say, set a timer for 20 minutes.
Oh.
And the kids ask her questions all the time. I settle a lot of arguments in my house with her too. She's like a moderator. Love her. Love her. And if there's ever a snow day, I just go into my little app 5 a.m. and cancel everyone's alarms.
Then everybody knows it's a snow day. And your snow day sign.
Well, I also put out the snow day sign. Mm-hmm. I guess I'm a predictable person. Or I'm an oversharer. You know what? Here's an overshare. My Christmas tree is still laying on my back porch.
How do you dispose of it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
We'll burn it.
Does your trash pick it up?
In the fire pit at some point. Oh, maybe, but it makes great firewood. It's dry as a bone.
Works. I tried to burn our real garland last year, and I had like rolled it up and put it in the fire pit, and then I set it on fire, and it started like flying everywhere. And then the first thing I had was the rake, and I'm like beating it with the rake to try and get it to go down. I'm like, my neighbors think I'm the craziest person ever. So, note to self.
I bet they do.
Don't burn your live garland.
The same could probably be said about your Christmas tree.
So, yeah.
Anyway. A few years ago, we lived on a cul-de-sac, and one of the neighbors put the Christmas tree, stood it up in the fire pit and lit it on fire. And it was like an 8-foot tall burning tree. That was funny. And it really did permanently burn the street. Last year, we had like a neighborhood bonfire in the cul-de-sac, but then one neighbor cut up our tree for us instead of doing it whole. So that took a little while to burn. This year, it's just sitting back there because it's been a little too cold for a fire. But now, maybe this weekend we'll have a fire. But even with the solo stove, the fire has to line up with hair washing day because I'm going to smell like bonfire. So that's it's not on my favorite list. I love the idea, just not exactly the execution. Yeah. So those were a few of our favorite things. And by a few, just a few, because I could probably think of a lot more.
We won't bore you with 8 more suggestions.
That was good. I am leaving this episode so offended by my host sisters not telling me about mascara that I should be wearing. And I'm hoping that these relationships can be rebuilt.
Now that we've shared our secrets of beauty with you.
It's a sad day. I mean, y'all don't even love me.
I just don't understand how you're the only one that doesn't know about it. I think me, Whitney, and Shelby all use it. And Avery, for that matter.
And Whitney was oh, good Lord. You're just burying yourself further in your hatred of me. Oh. Carol.
Wow.
Well, I'm going to go to Ulta. I have a Target return, and there's an Ulta there. So I'm going to go
there you go. Get yourself
shop. And I'm going to buy myself some mascara. And you know what? I am not going to be a gatekeeper. Next time I find something good, I'm going to tell you about it because I'm nice like that. Arguably the nicest Lane sister. Maybe the moodiest, but also the nicest. All right, let's let these people go and love their day, live
Thank you
their
so
day,
much for watching
wear some mascara.
and listening to the That's So Lame podcast. We hope we've helped you get over the hump. Bye.
See you next week. Bye, y'all.